Alright, let's step back into the past for a minute. Although I'm sure you've, in the present, come across the material, it's a really strange noise. Let's see if I can recreate it. That may not even pick up on the audio. We'll find out. Not very loud, nothing like the real thing. And it's a sound you hear in Japanese movies where they're on the countryside. Samurai films out in the courtyard. And some anime. That's an assumption. I don't watch a lot of anime. But what I'm talking about is the deer scare. See, when you have a beautiful garden, beautiful flowers, juniper bushes pruned to look artistic, a deer is a wrecking ball. They will come onto the property, chew up all that hard work, scuff up the grass, kick around the carefully combed sand, eat your flowers and garden. So these early Japanese developed this ingenious device using running water and some bamboo tubes. One that sits about like this angle, and where my fingertip would be an opening, a bamboo opening. The water would fill it, and it sits on a hinge about where my thumb's at. And as the water fills it begins to tip. Water fills it, sorry. I said water fill it. And then the water pours out, and it slaps back up, and the hollow bamboo makes a loud echoing noise. This scares something whose natural reaction is flight, jumping, running, flight, instantly, at the slightest noise, especially twigs snapping. Well, deer scares do the trick. Deers are a pest when you're a gardener or have a beautiful yard. And for years, deer scares kept deers away. Now, this is what a deer scare would look like. Although instead of a water basin, you might have a stream, perhaps man-made, into the garden. And you would have some tubing leading to here, that some water's flowing down, fills that up, and there, pops back up. Now, this fountain, when I purchased it, did not come with enough stones. I had to get excess stones, but it does have everything else. Really nice, meant to be battery operated, but, or however, you should use but so much. Not the best word to throw into every other sentence. That, you can plug it in. Bought an adapter for it. This thing, this glorious thing, that only cost me $10, ran for so long. Oh, and there's a little rubber piece right there, at the bottom, that black circle, for when so it wouldn't be too loud. Although it was loud enough. Oh, it was gloriously loud, because it was a rhythmic noise. I quickly, within 2 nights, learned to sleep to it. So, any other noises, because I was hearing that, didn't wake me up as fast. Deeper sleep, not so many distractions from outside noises. Amazing. Fortunately, I ran this so much, it was kind of hard on the pump. I was cleaning the pump out, got more use out of it that way for a cheap $10 fountain. Not bad for lasting almost 2 years. I need to replace the pump in it. Pump's shot. But that's a deer scare. I'll eventually get around to replacing the pump. These awesome water fountains, you get the trickling noise, which if you have a full bladder, you're not going to sleep. But otherwise, real soothing, real relaxing. When you get the added deer scare noise, then you get your sleeping self used to hearing a noise and not waking up, so you get your deeper sleep. Now, it's a rhythmic noise, so enough noise, like, say, an alarm or someone knocking on a door for more than a couple knocks, and you'll still wake up. So you're not going to miss out on anything using a trick like this to sleep. I'm eventually going to get a metronome. Those are great for helping a person sleep, although it probably won't be as noisy as this fountain was when it worked. Besides deer scares, you'll frequently hear in movies, and I would assume anime, probably more so in anime than these, but if they feature something like this or a garden, you would normally hear cicadas, which the Japanese associate with a particular season when they're more active. But they're overused in movies and stuff, so us foreigners, we hear the noise and often think of Japanese film or cartoons if you're into the anime. Or is it anime? My pronunciation isn't the greatest. So forgive me on my pronunciation. Hope you enjoyed this video. Deer scare. Any comments, questions, and especially the video response, highly welcome. Thank you for viewing. Hope you enjoyed it.